Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're posing the question, is Thailand's cannabis industry in a kind of regulatory limbo? I thought of making this video after reading a recent article from Bloomberg, that's Bloomberg.com. Article is titled, Thai lawmakers fail to pass much delayed cannabis bill as they clash over regulation. Now, this is a bit of an old article, so understand, Thai Parliament has already dissolved. I'm going to quote this and then I'll get back to analysis here. Quoting directly, Thailand's parliament is running out of time to pass a much awaited bill to regulate wider use of cannabis as lawmakers remain divided over key provisions of the legislation, leaving the nation's fast-growing industry in a regulatory limbo. The House of Representatives failed to conclude the second reading of the bill on Wednesday, the last session earmarked for the controversial legislation before it goes into recess next week. The delay was caused by some factions of lawmakers arguing that the bill lacked the teeth to prevent recreational use of cannabis. Now, this is going back a few weeks. Thai Parliament has already dissolved. There, to the best of my knowledge, has been no passage of the bill. And yeah, it does really leave things in quite an interesting state, to say the least. That's sort of where I'll leave that. As I've discussed in other videos, foreigners out there who are trying to sort of wade into this, and yes, I know, I made the videos myself talking about, yes, we kind of have a stake in the cannabis industry insofar as how it's going to pertain to legal work and things like that. Down the line, I expect to be involved in cannabis very directly myself. But understand that I'm not making this video to sort of dissuade foreigners or something for my own ends. Not at all. Quite the opposite. I think people think because I'm in a certain position that they're in a certain position. Foreign nationals, I made a video on this. You need to be careful in this space. In fact, for now, I think it's prudent to probably just hold off on getting involved at all because I think there's myriad ways that someone could get very, very burned if they are not careful here, and they could end up in a situation where the new parliament comes in and either a new set of rules comes down that is very much not in line, for example, with someone's business model or something, or at the same time, we could just see a massive, heavy regulation. I mean, in theory, it could recriminalize. I think that's very, very unlikely. I think what we're going to see is more regulation. In fact, I think it'll be very, very heavy regulation. But long story short, if I'm a foreigner, I'm careful or just not even involved in it. And frankly, I think it's a good idea to not be involved in it for a foreigner because there's just too many vicissitudes and risks there that I just think are, for a foreign national, are pretty much unquantifiable. Meanwhile, yeah, it's sort of in a state of limbo. Yes, of course, the shops are sort of open. They're doing what they do, but they're kind of operating in the breach, so to speak. So the thing to understand is, yeah, we don't exactly know where this is going to end up, but we will keep you updated on this channel as the situation evolves.